You guys probably heard and read and watched some of the reviews already on the Nikkor 40mm f2 Z-mount lens that just came out. And so I went and picked this guy up over Black Friday. I got it for like $269, which I think is about 30 bucks off the regular price of right around $299, something like that. But I'm not really super impressed with it. I mean, I've watched a half a dozen reviews, to be honest with you, and everybody just loves this lens. I mean, outside of being probably nicknamed the new Shorty 40, it's not that awesome of a lens, to be quite honest with you. So one of the things about this lens that I think everybody's in 100% agreement with is that its size and weight make the perfect walk-around lens. And so here you can kind of see, this is what it looks like on the camera. I mean, it is honestly the perfect size for a walk-around lens. I just wish that it wasn't quite so soft on the bottom at f2, because even when doing some street, you'll get into some dark alleys, and shooting at an f2 would actually be really nice, so that way you don't have to shoot super high ISO. But because of how soft it is, you really lose the bottom portion of your picture, which is quite disappointing to me. And again, that's probably why I'm going to lean towards using this lens on video more so than in still photography. Another disappointing aspect of this lens that I found is I was downtown shooting, basic stuff like buildings, trees, Christmas decorations, just for some test shots for this video. And when I got back to the studio and I was looking at these pictures, which I'll show you in a minute here, they all seemed a little bit soft. Certain areas are a little bit out of focus, even though it was direct sunlight. I was shooting at f11, ISO 200. I was using two focus methods. The first one was single, and the other one was just full autofocus, let the camera decide. And still, upon reviewing of the photos, they weren't as sharp as I hoped. And so, I mean, I like the idea of this lens. Small, it's compact, it's the next Shorty 40, which was the previous Nifty 50, but if it's not really going to shoot all that well, it's probably not going to earn its spot in my bag, and this definitely is a lens that needs to earn that spot. And so I'm going to keep playing with it and see if I can't improve some of those things. Maybe they are little user settings on my part that I need to optimize a bit. And I noticed that there was a lot of color fringing along some edges, where I did not notice that same fringe on any of the pictures taken like f8 or smaller. And so that's something to think about. So let's take a look at these pictures, and I'm not going to narrate through them because they're all pretty self-explanatory, the softness and the color fringing, etc. So let's take a look. So there were some sample photos that you just saw, and I really have not been able to achieve very good results with this lens with still photography. The best I got was with the Little Green Men at f8. That's where it seemed to be the best overall sharpness. At f2, I wouldn't even shoot this lens at f2, to be honest with you. I would move up to 2.8 at minimum. And right now I'm using the lens for video at f16, and I also have the autofocus set for eye or human tracking, and you'll notice it does a pretty good job at following me around. It doesn't hunt and peck too much. So there you have it, a quick look at some photos shot with the 40mm f2 Z-mount lens. For me, it's probably going to stay on my camera and used for video more so than photos. It's really going to have to earn its way into my bag. But other than that, I mean, for the price, for right around, let's just say between $269 and $299, and the size and the weight, it's definitely worth picking up and trying out yourself and seeing if it's something you like. I would conclude that it's more of an art style lens than anything else. So I hope you enjoyed that quick demo look at Nikon's new Nikkor 40mm f2, and if you have it and you have any comments or opinions below, please post them in the comment section down below. And other than that, I really appreciate you watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe below, and join me for the next cup.